How we doing, YouTube? Andy here. We are going into season 5, and as you can see, I think I have a few more gray hairs now. Now, if you've been watching this and you're Aaron Boone fans, I'm sorry. We traded him mostly to free up some cash to sign our own players, but also make a couple of free agent signings that I think you're gonna like. The first being Troy Gloss. He was a free agent. We managed to sign him. Pitching is where we really spent some money, and we did that by signing a couple free agents. The first one, Matt Anderson, and we felt so confident about Matt Anderson sliding into the bullpen and taking over and being dominating that we were able to trade Jeff Nelson as well. And the big one we got, starting pitcher Andy Pettitte. His last year with the Yankees, 19-8. We're gonna simulate ourselves all the way to the All-Star break. Sorry to stop the simulation on you, but Pittsburgh offered us a trade. Let's take a look at it. They want Danny Graves, who's a free agent after this year. The biggest question we have to ask ourselves, are we going to re-sign Danny Graves in the offseason? And I gotta say, I don't know that we will. We have a lot of young arms in AAA and AA that are looking really good. All right, Jimmy Anderson, 28 years old, left-handed pitcher. Pretty consistent with innings, though, so that's a plus. The piece of this trade that interests me is him. He's only 25 at this time, and he's been kind of all over the place in terms of, you know, effectiveness. But man, does this trade actually intrigues me just because of Kim. So we're gonna take that trade. All right, so we're at the All-Star break. As you can see, we have a one-game lead over the Cardinals. We are 58-40. Taking a look at the lineup, Larkin still hitting over 300. That's pretty awesome. Young seems to be on a tear this year. I still am super glad that we keep him around. Sean Casey also having a solid year at first base for us. Griffey Jr., now 31, still having a very Griffey-esque year. Dante Bichette may be getting a little bit older, but he's still being very productive in this lineup for us. Brett Boone. Boy, this signing's gonna really just chat my ass, you know? Maybe we'll see if we can get some prospects or something for him. Free agent signing Troy Gloss, though. 16 home runs, 44 RBIs, 296 average. This one's looking like a good one, yeah? And we still have Mark Whitten for some reason, but he seems to be doing okay, and he's heating up. So this could be very good for the team. Fernando Fernandez is out for a couple weeks. He had a shoulder strain, I think it was. So that's not good. Kim has came to Cincinnati and put on a show. Free agent signing, Matt Anderson also having a great year. Look, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but over to the rotation now. Mike Hampton, 9-5, looking solid this year. Big free agent signing Andy Pettitte is also 9-5. Chan-Ho Park ERA is a little bit higher than it has been, but 9 wins, you love to see that. Rob Bell, ERA never been below 4 that I remember in the rotation, but still has 6 wins. Still don't know who the hell this guy is. And Elmer Descends has came out of the bullpen again to pitch in a starting pitching role for the moment. So Fernando Fernandez has a shoulder tear. Looks like he's out for another 1 to 6 days. Before that happened, though, he was 7-3. Before we did make a trade. We were able to flip Brett Boone to get a younger, more affordable option at second base in a 29-year-old Mark Bellhorn. And with that, wake me up when September ends. So we finished with 104 wins this year. We won our division. I accidentally skipped through the little congratulations thing. That's my bad. Right now we're waiting to see who we take on from the wild card round between the Cardinals and the Dodgers. So while we do that, let's take a look at how we did overall. Barry Larkin hit over 300 for us again this year, and the last 2 seasons we have noticed the home runs have came down a little bit, but I'm not going to be upset about 15 home runs, 77 RBIs, solid defense, and a 321 average. Our rookie this year, Travis Dawkins, has been kind of placed into the DH role when we need it. The switch hitter had a 272 average, not terrible. Griffey Jr. had under 30 home runs, which is wild considering how many games we won. I wonder if he was on the DL for a little bit. Dante Bichette, another solid productive year for us. Sean Casey, our first baseman, solid offense this year. Dimitri Young had another solid year, 2589 and a 293 average. Troy Gloss, 30 home runs, 100 RBIs. How about them apples? Applesauce, bitch. Mark Bellhorn. I mean, finally, Jason LaRue took over as the starting catcher due to some ouchies on Josh Phelps and finished with 262 average, 11 home runs. All right, pitching wise, Fernando Fernandez came back from the shoulder tear to finish the year 13-5. Mike Hampton, 14-7. Andy Pettit, the free agent signing that had us so bricked up we couldn't stand up, 17-6. This is gonna make Yankees fans angry, and I'm sorry. Rob Bell, don't know who the hell you are still. 11-win season for him, not bad. And Chan-Ho Park finished the year at 14-8. And the other acquisition that we got in the midseason trade, Kim, 6-1 on the year. ERA kind of ballooned up, kind of like me when I have Wendy's fries. Also, Wendy's, if you're watching this, could you guys give us some fry sauce? If you guys had fry sauce available for your fries, like Wendy's would go from being like top tier, S tier to like a whole new category that would just be like, OMG, holy shit, you know? Free agent signing Matt Anderson also had a great year for us. Oh boy, we did the Cardinals. Nothing can go wrong. Everything went wrong. Here we are in the top of the 8th inning, and the Reds are leading 5-1. Scott Radinsky, there's a name. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure Scott was the frontman in a punk band. Dante Bichette mixing up that bowl of sweet, juicy spaghetti as he hits that ball way out in the left field. Dimitri Young hits one deep and over the wall. Dimitri Young with a home run as well. I'd like to see what Kim can do for us here. All right. Great start. One away. What? David Ortiz on the Cardinals? This alternate universe stuff is really, really intense sometimes, chat. And Kim gets Ortiz down, swinging at a slider on the hands. Now, Kim with the pitch. The changeup gets him swinging. The Reds have taken game 1. David Ortiz on the Cardinals, though. Ugh. Game 2 will be squaring off against AJ Burnett. All right, here in the 8th inning, the game is tied. It has been a very great game so far. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Never mind. We're safe. Sean Casey gets one. 97 speed. He's going home. The rookie will be safe. The Reds take a 3-2 lead. Dan Wheeler here in the 9th to close it down. Sean Casey with the dive, gets the ball, runs to first, and he gets the first out. David Ortiz grounds to Troy Gloss. Gloss picks it up, throws the first, and the Reds take game number 2. Game number 3 takes us to St. Louis, where we will be squaring off against Rick Ankiel. Hopefully they got the backdrop up. Here in the 8th inning, we find ourselves ahead 5-2 in St. Louis. Dan Wheeler here in the 9th to try to get another close. Save thing. Yeah, oh shit. Oh shit. Jason Varitek on the Cardinals? Anyway, Varitek hit a home run. And Midcom goes down swinging. I hit the button. I don't know what it said. Apparently, Dan Wheeler is hurt, I guess. Anyway, Matt Anderson's in to close it. What an unfortunate twist of events. And Matt Anderson closes out game 3. Let the party commence. All right, and with that series victory, we will be playing the Atlanta Braves. Last time we played the Braves in the playoffs, I cried in the shower. First game, we have Lorenz versus Fernandez. You know, Fernandez had such a good game 1 of the last series. I'm feeling pretty confident today. Okay, so it's 3-2. We're not winning, but, you know, not as bad as it could have been. Out here, Sean Casey's running. Oh my God, the bases are loaded. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Oh, Dimitri Young. 0 for 3 today, but I have faith. Oh my God, Dimitri Young hits one. Is that gonna drop? I challenge anyone to show me a person who blows more scoring opportunities than I do. Oh my God, the Braves got Billy frickin' Wagner. That's why Smoltz is pitching in the 8th. Troy Gloss hits one in the left that will be caught. Mark Bellhorn hits a high, deep drive. That will be gone. 3-4 Braves now. And the Braves take game 1. All right, game 2. Maddux versus Hampton. Clearly, Maddux hasn't done well in the postseason so far. I'm imagining he's going to shut us out. 8-0 here in the late game versus the Braves. Sean Casey hits one into right for a single. Fuck. And 4 for 4 on the day with what should be a double here. Oh my goodness. Mark Bellhorn just hits a screaming piss missile into right field for a 3-run shot. Barry Larkin bloops one in the left for a hit. And Dawkins hits one that will be thrown to second for the out. The game's over. Yada, yada, yada. The Braves take game number 2. Game 3 will see us having Andy Pettit versus Brett Tomko. Tomko's ERA is promising that we'll get a win, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's a good chance we're losing this game. Brett fucking Tomko. And Griffey Jr. is batting like 100 in the playoffs this year. And Bichette will get a single. Hypothetically, right? 4 grand slams gets us right back in this, yeah? And the Braves win 13-1. Fucking Brett Tomko. All right, like, hear me out though. Like, weren't the Red Sox down 3-0, and then they came back to beat the Yankees that year? It could happen, right? We gotta believe. Game 4, we'll see Bell versus Jason Marquise. 4 wins in a row would hit like cocaine, yeah? Well, here we are in the top of the 8th inning with a tie game. Mike Kincaid with a double. God help us. Oh! Mark Bellhorn shoots one into the gap. That will drop to the wall, and he will be in at second with a double. Okay, hear me out. Barry Larkin shoots one to the outfield. That might be deep enough. Bellhorn's running. And he will be in there to take the go-ahead run. That'll bring in Matt Anderson to try to close this game down. Chipper grounds to Gloss. Gloss throws to first. 2 away. Oh, Gloss. He will not get the throw there in time. Oh my God, this is set up for a walk-off. And it's not the strikeout. The Reds will win. All right, game 5 coming in hot. We got Fernandez going against Lawrence again. Hopefully this one works out a little better for us. All right, here in the 8th, we have a 2-1 lead in Atlanta. Oh, Sean Casey hits one that should drop. Griffey will score. And Harrison down swinging, 1 away. And Sanders down swinging. Mike Kincaid grounds to Bellhorn. Bellhorn the throw to first. And the Reds have taken the game. It is now 3-2 in the series. Game 6. Maddux versus Hampton. This game went horrible. The last matchup they had in this series. So Maybe today will be opposite day and Will did some luck. Yeah, here in the top of the 8th, we have a 4-1 lead over Atlanta. And Ken Griffey Jr. sends one deep into right field. Sanders grounds out to Larkin for the first out. And Harrison down on strikes. The Reds win Game 6. It is now tied. Oh my God. Whew. Yeah, Game 7. Brett Tomko, who just rammed it up our keister last time we faced him, is gonna be pitching it in our beloved Andy Pettit today. Hey YouTube, I know, weird place to interrupt this video, am I right? Especially because it's getting really good. I think the only good thing to do here is to save this Game 7 for the next video. I know a bit of a dick move, but I think leaving it on this cliffhanger is like the pro move here. So if you're ready to see part 2 of this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because it makes the channel look like I'm pretty funny, or at least entertaining, or both. Do you think we're gonna win Game 7? Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.